Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Success, the Success Cutter. And if this is my first time on your screen, please don't make it your last. Like and subscribe to me. It helps me a lot. And if it's not, welcome back, honey. Before we even get into the topic of today, I just want to take a time out to thank you all for supporting me so far. And I just want to wish each and every one of you watching this video a happy and prosperous new year, because this new year is meant to be slayed, and slay it we shall. So with all of that said, let's just get back into the topic of discussion for today. Now, award season is back again, stronger and better. And I just feel like before we start to judge the looks for the red carpet, because the red carpets are coming in hot. We have the Golden Globes this Sunday, and at the time that I'm recording this video, it is Friday. So I just feel like I have to get out this video before we start judging this look. So in today's video, we will be talking about 7 red carpet trends that I absolutely do not want to see on the red carpet this year. Let's leave all of that in 2014 and let's just move forward and progress into new fashion heights, might I say. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Now, I did make a list of the top 7 trends that I do not want to see on the red carpet this year. So in case you catch me, stealing glances at my phone, I just want to be abreast with what I wrote down. Now, the first up on our list will be the plain Janes of the red carpet. Yes, you heard me. So the plain Janes on the red carpet. And who are these plain Janes? The dudes and the divas that show up to the red carpet in their regular schmegulas, in their basic bettiness, and in just like nothing that is really gag worthy. Come on now. I mean, it's 2025 now. Fashion has evolved to mean so much now, and it all just boils down to personal style. I mean, fashion to be fun, fashion to tell a story, fashion to be very interpretative and expressive. And so when I just see someone in like a black and white ensemble and like a very basic black gown, I'm just like, you just have no personality. You're just boring. Let's just all leave that in 2024. We've been there, we've done that. Let's just move on from that now. I want to see the colors. I want to see the shapes. I want to see the patterns. And this is not to like totally discredit like, the black and white suits, because there are some cases where I'm really just in love with like the black and white. Take for example, Coleman Domingo at the Oscars in this black and white suit. I mean, it's a black and white suit, but just the construction of, the blazer and the detailing in the styling is just taking it up a notch for me. Same thing goes for the ladies. I'm not totally just discrediting the black dresses, but the black dresses has to bring the va-va-voom. Take for example, this look that Lizzo wore to the Breakthrough Awards 2024, and this other look that Katy Perry wore for the Breakthrough Awards. These are black dresses, but these black dresses are in no shape or form basic. And so if you're going to wear black, that is the kind of route I would want you to take it in. I would want you to bring the shapes. I would want you to bring the texture. I would want you to bring the structure. No basic Betties on the red carpet this year, because it's definitely going to be a chop for me. So you do not want that. So leave that at home. Now, the second trend I would want to leave in 2024 is the undersizedness of it all. Now, this just falls into the category of like the fit of the dress or the fit of the look. And like I previously said in my reviews, the fit of a look can make or mar a look. A look can be impeccable. The designs can be avant-garde. It can be telling you a story. It can be couture. But once the fit is not doing what needs to be done, it's just automatically going to be a miss and a chop for me, because what was really the reason for that? Now, my problem is not even with the oversizedness of it all, because it just takes a right person to kind of like rock an oversized fit. But my main problem is the undersizedness of it all. I mean, we get that you cannot afford a custom look from these fashion houses, but once a fit or once a look doesn't fit, please let it go. And this is like a huge shout out to like the stylists and what have you. You guys are doing an amazing job. But if the dress doesn't fit, please tell your clients it's okay to look at other options, to be honest, because you mustn't really wear that dress. Now, let's take, for example, Aya Nakamura at the Met Gala 2024 in Balmain. Stunning, stunning dress. Scrumptious, yum, yum. I was licking my fingers onto how the dress looks like. But was the dress really giving what it was supposed to give on her? Absolutely not. And that is because it had been too undersized for her. I mean, the girls were literally squashed. You can literally tell that they were fighting for their lives. And it's just not something I want to see. It's okay to let it go. It's okay to be like, okay, this dress doesn't really fit. I love it, but I have to let you go. Someone else is going to do you justice and wear you right. You mustn't wear the dress. You mustn't. So I just don't want to see that in 2025. Let that dress go. The third trend on our list that I would want to see dumped in 2024 are the mesh type dresses. Now, if you follow me on here, this is literally no new news. The mesh dress, in its form, in its sense, it's been overdone. It's been overflogged. And I just feel like every celebrity and their mama in the year 2024 were like, you know what? I'm a celebrity now. I need to get a mesh type dress. Just a few stonings and I will be fine. And that was just a huge no-no to me. Now, this is in no shape or form saying that all mesh type dresses are bad, because there are some mesh dresses that when I did see last year, I was like, Gagatondra. But you know, just like the regular schmegular mesh type dresses that are not really bringing anything innovative or new, it's just a no-no for me. I just found them to be a bit desperate. I mean, it's just showing off, you know, body parts in such a tacky way, and it's just a no-no for me. Now, if I see another mesh type dress on the carpet, I just might pluck out my eyes. Would you want that for me? I don't think so. So yes, let's just leave that in 2024. Thank you. Another trend I want to see die down in the year 2024. This is a trend I do not want to see coming to 2025 for our red carpet. Is the trend of celebrities not paying attention to their hair in line with the overall look. I mean, I just feel like no one wants to do their hair these days. Everyone just wants to maybe get a wig or get like, you know, tapings and just leave their hair down. We should totally just be leaving that in 2024, because I want to see the hairstyles back. I want to see the craftsmanship of the hairstylists on red carpet these days. I want to see the coifs. I want to see the bows. I want to see everything. I just don't want, you know, the basic and the boring hairdos that we saw in 2024, because that just did not do anything for the celebrities. Now, for me to say a look was totally eating on the red carpet, it must be a serve from head to toe. And from head to toe means that the hair must be perfection. And I just feel like these days we're not getting any of that. We're just getting like, you know, people just leave their hair down. It's messy. Nicole Kidman. It's just not a good look, to be honest. Now, one hairstyle that totally rocked my boot for 2024 was Sweetie for the Vanity Fair Oscar party. That hair was coiffed to perfection, and I loved it. This is the kind of thing I want to see. No more boring hairstyle for 2025. We want to see the hairstyle channeling the same essence as the couture look, because from the neck down can be serving couture and the neck up couture. We don't want to see any of that. So let's pay attention to the hairstyles that we do for 2024. Another trend that I want to see absolutely die down in the year 2025 is wearing fabric that, you know, has a lot of creases on the red carpet. Now, I just feel like this has to be a different conversation that you should be maybe having with your stylist, because it really doesn't matter if a dress is couture, if a dress was made from the most expensive fabric there is. If that dress is creased and crumpled, maybe from the car to the red carpet, it's just not going to have that same put together effect that you would want. It's not just going to read elegant and glamour, because it's giving creased and crumpled, and that is just something that just really takes away from the main essence of the look. Now, one look that I really want to talk about that really bugged me in the past year was this look by Quinta Brunson that she wore for the Emmy Awards. That was just the creasiness of it all. And I was just like, what were you thinking? Like, this was just horrible to look at. Same thing for Naomi Watts that she had on from the Emmys. The fabric was just creasing. And I know that if like maybe she just steamed it out before she stepped onto the red carpet, it would have looked flawless. But now all we see is the creases and the crumbles, and I just really can't get past that. And it's just always going to be a chop for me, because it just doesn't look good. So yeah, I just want to leave that hot boo-boo mess in the year 2024. Another trend I want to see absolutely die down in the year 2025 are the super short mini dresses for red carpets. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, those super short dresses are not cute, because they absolutely are. I mean, by all means, show off the legs, baby. Give us the legs kakaka for days. However, it's just boiling down to time and place for me, because these dresses are just not the most appropriate for like red carpet showings. And the one that is just really bugging me out are those super short ones that you just in your mind think is a shirt or is a top, because it just looked too short to actually be a skirt. So let's be so for real right now. And one example I would like to give is this dress that Molly Long wore for the BET Awards. That dress was so super short that I literally thought it was a top. I was like, where is the rest of the look? You're not fooling anyone. Maybe you're trying to wear a shirt as a dress, but you're not fooling anyone, especially not me. Like, where is the rest of the look? Someone needs to escort her out of the building to get the rest of the look. Then she'll be escorted back into the premises to come and do the red carpet proper, because that is ultimately what it was giving. I don't love it. It just seems a little too raz and hoochie for me. And for a red carpet, it just doesn't read the most glamorous and elegant. So yeah, let's just leave that in the year 2024. The final trend I want to see die down in the year 2024, this one is somewhat going to be like controversial, because the fashion girlies and the fashion guys are going to be like, oh, you know, fashion, like you said, is an expression. Yes, I said fashion is an expression. However, I just feel like the trend of obscure fashion should die down in the year 2025. I don't want to see any of that obscure nonsense in 2025. Now, I know fashion is supposed to be expression, and fashion is supposed to tell a story, and there's supposed to be like a, you know, heart and depth behind the look. However, if all you're doing is just storytelling with no visual appeal, it's just going to be a chop for me, because I don't know, it's just not appealing to me or the masses visually. And I know in that case, it'd be like, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know, because it just doesn't look good to me. Now, an example of a look that was so obscure to me that I just could not get is this particular dress that I kept seeing by Louis for red carpet in 2024, was this pin type dress. And you know, it was telling a story as to the background of like dressmaking and like pattern making, of how you just like put a look together. But visually, the look wasn't just doing it for me. It just felt too boxy. The shapes were a bit too obscure. It just did not look good visually to me. And although I could appreciate the story that was told behind the look, I could appreciate, oh, there is this story coming behind the look. Visually, it was just a disconnect for me. I just couldn't really appreciate the look even further, because it just wasn't a fab look. So yeah, these are things we should really leave in 2024. Let's not bring any of that 2025. We want beautiful looks, we want elegant looks, we want slay looks. And this is just not slay for me. All right, guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 7 red carpet trends that I absolutely do not want to see for awards season this year. Trust me, if I see one of those things that I mentioned on my list, it's an automatic chop for me. So please text your faves, call your faves, and tell them I do not want to see any of that on the red carpet, because if I do, it's going to be a chop for me. So yeah, I'll definitely be seeing you guys on Sunday, where we'll be reviewing the top 10 best and worst dress at the Golden Globes Award. You do not want to miss that one. It's going to come in hot. So yeah, do stay tuned. But for now, it is bye for now. Bye.